start the program Food of and Medicine number 2. My name is Atik Tongtak. I am chair and moderator of this session. This session we have 3 speakers which have 3 presentations. First, I would like to introduce the first speaker. She is Associate Professor Somsi Chalernkitkhun and Institute of Nutrition, Mahidol University. Now she is a Deputy Director for Research. She would like to have a presentation of an introduction of bioactive compounds and antioxidants property of Thai foods. She got a PhD from Murano University since 1992, and now he's the Deputy Director for Research at the Institute of Nutrition, Mahidol University. Please, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and also the organizing committee for inviting me to present and share our research work with you. And it's my great pleasure to be here as well, because sometimes when we present something about Thai food in scientific way, we also need the social or the cultural way to combine with the scientific way to present to our audience. What I'm going to present is something about the bioactive compounds and also the functional properties. And my talk is, I try to make it more simple for the audience, and I won't go into details or any mechanism, and the other 2 colleagues maybe go deeply in the scientific mechanism. Here is my outline. I would give you a little bit background about the free radicals and antioxidants, and also I will give you some information about the herbs and spice, as well as the bioactive compounds that has been determined in this kind of herb and spice, and also its functional properties. And the last slide will give you an idea of how to eat Thai food as healthy foods. Why antioxidants? I think this word is originally is a technical term, it's a scientific term, but now I think lay people understand mostly about it, because it's not only in the diet food, but it's all in our consumer products such as shampoo, cream, or whatever, even in the cosmetic. Because the antioxidants are believed to play a role in the body defense system, especially against the reactive oxygen species. And if we got the optimal intake of dietary antioxidants, it may help to maintain our physiological function. And what are the oxidants? Or sometimes in the scientific way we usually call it free radicals, but the normal people just know that it's the oxidants. It's the chemical species that possess 1 or more unpaired electrons. And one of the things that you have to know is could be generated in the human body all the times, especially when you burn your calories in the respiration cycle or whatever. So it could produce some kinds of free radicals. And this chemical species is very unstable and reactive. So with the reactive they try to react with other oxygen and nitrogen to turn into reactive species as well. And this leads to the oxidative damage and also lead to any kind of disease and the aging process. This is just to show you how many reactive species that we have to face every day. So how do the antioxidants work? The antioxidant can delay or inhibit the oxidation of any kind of substrate. And how do we get that? We can get it from the endogenous. It means that some kind of enzyme in our body can play a role as the antioxidants, and mostly we got it from the exogenous source, especially from food. And antioxidants can be, work into mechanism of action. If you listen to Professor Choi this morning, what the topics is he gave to us is the food is the best preventive medicine. So this is the way the antioxidant work as the preventive antioxidation, and it works from the start of any kind of the chain reaction. And the other mechanism after the initiation is start, so antioxidant can also react to break the chain for propagation. I found that the ancient Asian saying that medicine and food are isogenic, or they are the importance is more or less equal to each other, and the interest in food as also functional or bioconstituent is very popular now. Almost, more than 10 years ago, there's the research showing that lower risk of non-communicable disease is really associated with high consumption of fruit and vegetable, and we are looking to our Thai foods. We'll see that most of our food contain especially fresh herbs and spice, and also a variety of vegetables. What are the objectives to use the herb and spice in Thai cooking? I think the most important one is to give unique characteristics to each dishes, such as the aroma, color, and taste. And by the way of scientific, we know that it's a good source of the antioxidant activity, and part of the antioxidant activity comes from mostly is the bioactive compound, and also some antioxidant vitamins such as vitamin C, vitamin E, and also maybe vitamin A as well. I would like to show you just a summary of the research that have been done a lot on some kinds of herb and vegetable, such as garlic. We all know that garlic is good for health. It's not only the antioxidant activity, it can be good for heart, also for the some specific cancers such as the stomach cancer. Shallot is more or less the same class or the same group of the garlic. It's good, also good for heart, good for the also some kind of cancer such as lung cancer. Chili is, I think, is the signature of Thai food, because this morning one speaker, I couldn't remember her name, that when she went abroad and have, the Western food is going to be something like tasteless. But Thai food is the first thing that most of the foreigner recognize. Thai food is very spicy, and mostly come from the chili. And chili is good for blood circulation. whenever you got some chili, your face will look red on, and the energy has been burned a lot. And so this is the benefit from chili. Lemon grass is another herb that has been studied quite a lot. It's good for the prevention of the cancer and also the blood pressure. Basil is we have many kinds of basil, not only these two, we have another basil as well. And it's also give you an antioxidant property and also control the blood pressure, as well as it's good for the heart as well. What are the bioactive compounds, or sometimes we call it phytochemical, because most of the compounds come from plants. It's not a nutrient. It's naturally occur in mostly plant, vegetable, and fruit. And this plant, produce this kind of compound to protect themselves from the enemy. Even predator or any environmental stress, and this kind of compound provide us the aroma, color, and taste as well. So whenever you have the plant with color, it means that you are going to to get something good for your health. The phytochemicals we can classify into many groups. The biggest one is what we call is polyphenol, and under the polyphenol group I think we are more than 5,000 compounds that can be identified in this group, and the subclass could be divided into flavonoid, carotenoid, isoprene, and isocyanate. And this kind of chemical is good for your health because it may reduce the risk for some kinds of chronic disease. And it has been proved quite a lot that the phytochemicals or even flavonoids give you the benefit to health, not only for the antioxidant activity but also the anti-cancer and also the heart disease as well. What I'm showing you in this slide is one of the study that the master student has done a few years ago. She collect some kinds of herbs that common in our Thai cooking and try to analyze for the major 5 flavonoid compound. And we found that in kitchen mint, in Chinese celery, in holy basil, and also the Indian mulberry contain quite a high level of the 5 flavonoid. Also, we looking into the dishes because as I know that not many studies that try to look into the dishes because we try to look into the single food, single herbs and spice. But as we would like to apply how if we have some kind of dishes, how much phytochemical or how benefit that we will got from the from that dishes or that food. And we saw that about 5 or 6 dishes of Thai. I would like to give the name in English, but it's a little bit longer for put in the slide, so I have to use the karaoke in Thai. The first one is thot man or fried fish cake, and somtam is the papaya salad. And the third one is scallion, is the traditional mixed vegetable soup. And also nampik is a kind of dips in Thai food. And pat pak is that's a stir fry vegetable and also the vegetable soup. We found that it contains quite high polyphenol content. When we look into the functional property, we use two models. The first model is an in vitro one, which is more simple, but it's not that much promising in the scientific way. Just to give you an idea that how the phytochemical compound in that kind of herbs or dishes can work. The first one is the antioxidant and the antithrombotic, and the third one is anti-hypertension. And I'm going to show you one in vivo model. We select one Thai dishes to study in the rat. This is the profile of the herb and spice that we determine the antioxidant activity, and we found that the kitchen mint and sweet basil and also lesser ginger had a high level of the antioxidant activity. And in Thai dishes, we also found the same as the polyphenol content that we showed you before, that can keep the antioxidant activity as well. And when we compare between the polyphenol content and the antioxidant activity, you will see that they are closely associated to each other. It means that some kind of just only the analysis of the phytochemical compound can tell you something. And this is the antithrombosis. We found that there are 3 dishes. 2 of them are dips, which contain a lot of spice in this kind of dish. You can see that besides chili, garlic, and they also contain another fresh herb that quite indigenous to Thai people. I don't know which name or what to call it in English. It's Murano, and also a kind of eggplant, the round one, the small round one. And the third functional, this kind of antithrombotic or anticoagulant there has, the research mentioned that some kind of polyphenol compound and also sulfated flavonoid can act as an antithrombotic, and also garlic extract show the inhibition of coagulation of the blood as well. Just to confirm that what we have found is more promising. And for the anti-hypertension, we did compare with the one medicine, captropil. If anyone got the hypertension, you will know the captropil as well is the medicine for to control the blood pressure. And we found that the extract from this kind of dishes show the anti-hypertension activity. Anyway, this is an in vitro model, so it's not tell you 100% that they can control, but some kind of information to let you know that this kind of food shows some role to prevent or control your blood pressure. And as well, there are some evidence from the single herbs like garlic and holy basil that show the anti-hypertension activity as well. The last functional property that I'm going to show you is the only one that I can do in the animal model. This is the mixed vegetable soup, or in Thai we call it ganglion. It's a traditional Thai soup. We select this one to study because it's also one of my favorite soup. And when we look into the ingredient and also the nutritional profile, we saw that it's very low energy, high fiber, high vitamin, and from the ingredient of herbs and vegetables is going to be, give us some kind of phytochemicals. This is the ingredient of this soup: hairy basil, spong gosh, ivy gosh, pumpkin, and also the onion. We investigate in the terms of how they protect the body from cancer or some kind of carcinogen. So I give you a little bit background of the stage of cancer. When we divided it to it's going to be 3 stages. The first one is the initiation, and then promotion, and then progression. If we can stop from the first, we can protect the initiation of the cancer, so it means that we can prevent the cancer formation, and all the chemicals, virus, or radiation can cause the initiation of the cancer stage as well. This is the pathology of the colon cell that we have studied. The upper is the normal grade, but the other two show you the abnormal pathophysiology after the rat, got the carcinogen for a period of time. What we have done